Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about our New Year's goals. Now, I've heard a lot of people tell me that in 2025, the year didn't go as they expected. Same for me. I did not have a 2025 great year, but I'm putting all that behind me and I'm focusing on my goals for 2026 because you and I are not going to let 2025 hold us back. Let's look forward to the 2026 new year. So today I thought it would be fun, because we're coming up into a new year, to talk about our goals and to make a journal to help us have an accountability partner for our goals. In life coaching, we talk about accountability and having somebody to help us with that. Such as, you want to go to the gym, sometimes people like to have a partner to keep them active, keep them motivated, keep them going to the gym. But a lot of times when it's for our own personal use, like goal setting, we don't often think about accountability partners for that. So what I decided to do is work on a journal. It's not going to be fancy. It's just going to be a little makeshift journal with anything I found laying around the house. But this journal will be my accountability partner for my 2026 goals. So I thought we'd have a little fun making this. I found this pad of stickers. This was something my daughter had laying around, so I had it in my drawer of scrapbook stickers. And some cute pusheen stickers. I just love these. These are like a little cat. I went into my office supplies and school supply storage because I have 2 children in college, so we have lots of office supplies and school supplies laying around. And I found the 5 subject notebooks I had stored away. This year I have 4 goals in particular that I want to achieve within 2026. I don't want to be a day late. I'm trying to cage all my obstacles, look forward, and get things done. Having a 5 subject notebook at my fingertips is really helpful to me. That way I can separate my goals with a chapter, and each of the notebook chapters has its own folder as well, so I can store notes or extra paper or whatever I need to store to help me achieve my goals. And mind you, this is just a tool. You can use a journal, you can use a fancy 3-ring binder and put your own papers and stuff in it with sheet protectors, whatever you want. I'm just using this because it's laying around my house. First thing I'm going to do is decorate the cover. So I thought having a little pusheen sticker on the cover would be cute. I see here they have cupcakes, but I'm not into sugar. Reading a book. To me, that looks like a lazy day. Certainly 2026 for me will not be lazy. There's Miss Cool with the sunglasses. There's one down here dancing, but I like this one. Shoot for the stars. I think that's a good one for goal setting. So we're going to use Shoot for the Star Pusheen. And I'm just going to put it right on my cover. Just like that. Like I said, this is nothing fancy. It's totally makeshift. You can do this as fun, plain, original, non-descriptive, or as fancy as you like. That's part of the fun of goal setting. I did look through my other stickers and I didn't have any number stickers. So I'm going to look through here and see what we can find. These are so cute. Like this one says, all you need is love and chocolate. Spring air. These certainly do not fit the bill for me. So I'm going to keep flipping through. This one's cute for a school student. Your future looks bright. One thing I love is coffee. I absolutely love coffee. Do you know there was a period of time in my life where I stopped drinking coffee because one of my doctors said caffeine is bad for my heart. I stopped drinking coffee. I never thought that would happen to me. 2025, I started back up on coffee and I don't regret it. I love it. I think I'm going to decorate my journal here with a coffee cup because that's cute. And that's me. I need coffee. It's a reminder to myself. Have a cup of coffee in the morning. Perk yourself up a little bit. So then I'm just looking through here. I don't really see anything else on that page. I guess I'm looking for something that's going to say motivation. So all kinds of stickers in this pack. This is me and my big ideas, the Happy Planner pack. I really like this one here. Actually, you can. I really like that. I think that speaks volumes with so little words. Actually, you can. I love it. I think I'm going to take that one, and that's going to be the center focus point of my journal. So that's what I got so far. This says, allow people to see the magic inside you. I really love that, and I think that speaks volumes. To me, that says, always be kind and courteous. Look for the good in others. Seek joy. And don't dwell on the bad. Another one I really love here, it says, shine like the stars. And it goes in accordance with my little pusheen with the stars on it, so I'm going to use that too. So far I have this going on here. And this is the fun part. We haven't even gotten to the nitty-gritty of writing in the journals yet. This is funny. This one says, hello 2020. That's how old this is. I really like this one too. Don't wish for it, work for it. There's a song I like, and one of the verses is, a dream won't chase you back. That's how I feel about this. Don't wish for it, work for it. You know, if there's something you want in life, you have to go get it. 9 times out of 10, it's not going to come knocking on your door. And I found one here that says, need coffee. Definitely, that's me. So now that I have it almost decorated, there's this one little spot down here that says the name of the notebook. And there's one spot up here that says another name of the notebook. So I'm looking for long formatted stickers to cover those 2 spots. And I really like this sticker. It says, seize the day. And I really like this. Let your beautiful heart shine. Too often in this world, people are misunderstood. And I think that's so true. To let your beautiful heart shine. Don't care what people think about you. Don't care what people say about you. Everybody is the worst critic. I'm my own worst critic. I don't even need anybody else to criticize me because I criticize myself enough. So that's a good way to remember. Don't let anybody ever get you down. Don't let anything bother you that people say or think about you. Who cares, you know? And I think I've picked out enough stickers. Alrighty, so this is the important part, of course, after picking out your stickers and decorating. And of course, if you're an artist, you can go ahead and make a picture or something, you know, too. I don't draw very well, so I just use the stickers. But starting with section 1, and you know, like I said, I have a 5 subject notebook here, so with my notebook, I can break it out by goal. I'm just counting the number of folders in this actual notebook. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so starting with your folders, if you have them in your notebook, I am going to make tabs. So I'm taking my sticker pack again. What I was looking for were stickers this size that I can fold over and make a tab out of. So this will be my first one. And I'm just going to place it about a third way down on my folder. Or if you just have a notebook with paper, you can do this on a piece of paper in the notebook too. Just make a tabbed section. And then I'm going to fold it over, but leaving a little bit of a tab. I folded it over and then it looks like that. So now you have your own little tab that you've created. Now I'm going to go to the second folder, or the second section in your notebook, wherever you're going to start the next one. And I'm going to take another sticker. This one says, life is a gift. And you're going to line it up on the next area. If it's a piece of paper or a folder, you're going to make sure that they don't, you know, it's not in the same spot. You're going to move it down one, just like you're creating tabs for office files. So there's my second tab. So that way they're visible from the top. And then I'm going to flip to my third one. And I like this because it's just a bunch of pink and gold. There's nothing written on there, just plain. So I'm going to do exactly what I did before, and I'm going to line them up, and I'm going to start this one over here. There's that one, and then my final folder. I have this pretty floral one, it's just flowers, so I'm going to use that one. And it's like that. So now I have all my tabbed sections in the notebook, and of course if you want or you'd rather, you can do it down the side too. I just happen to like it flip top like this. And this is where you'll keep track of all your goals in the notebook. My section 1, my goal 1 starts here, then goal 2, then goal 3, then goal 4. And they each have a folder, and then each has a bunch of paper. So what you're going to do is think about what goals you have coming up in 2026. I'm not really great at setting goals in past years, but this year I'm going to set goals. In prior years, all of my goals were never my own. I was working in corporate America. I was working for someone else. All of my goals have always been geared towards my careers. I had goals as a mom, for my family and my children. But this is the first year I'm actually setting realistic goals for me, and I really want to accomplish them. Suppose your goal is you want to get healthier, go to the gym more, lose weight, whatever your goal is. I've been going to the gym for a really long time, so that's not necessarily one of my goals, but what my goal is relating to that is I want to make sure that I go to the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week. No more excuses. No more 2 times a week. No more once a week. I'm going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, and I'm making a habit out of it. Now, how am I going to do that? How am I going to achieve that? When you think about your goal, you're going to say, okay, I want to go to the gym and I want to go 3 to 4 times a week. For me, it's about motivation. And that's really as simple as it is. So if you have a gym goal and you want to go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, what you can do is you can start by saying, okay, 3 to 4 times a week in your notepad, in your journal, in your blank paper, wherever you want, you're just going to draw out a simple square. This is going to help you achieve your goal because it's all about motivation. Motivation to go to the gym. What days work for you? Say you want to go on Monday and then you want to skip Tuesday because you have other things going on Tuesdays, and you'll go Wednesday and Thursday. So you're going to write out a little square in your notebook and you're going to write out the words Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever days you want to go. As you go each week, you're going to do this for every week. You can highlight the square or make it as fun as you want. Color it in. It's therapeutic and it's your accountability partner. So the whole point of this exercise is to make sure that you're not only going to the gym, but you're also tracking it. And then once you're done, say after week 4 of this, right? Now it's into February and you look back, you're going to be amazed at how you stuck to something that you never thought you would, or you thought you'd give up or quit. That's why this is motivating, because this is your new accountability partner. And if you want to have an extra day to go to the gym during the week, you can write in that day. You can just put like a blank like that. And when you go to the gym, check it off, color it in, do whatever you want. It's fun. But say your goal is to pay off a credit card. Okay. One of your dividers is going to be credit card debt. You want to pay a credit card off. Okay, say if you have a MasterCard credit card. Most people make one payment a month. Some people make payments every week. Some people make payments bi-weekly. But for the majority of people, they make a payment once a month. So you're not going to lay out a 52-week block. You're going to lay out a 12-month block. So you're going to have 12 of these in the credit card section of your goal. And each is going to be labeled with the month. Now, if you don't want to do it that way and you want to print a calendar online, a free one, and just tape it into your notebook, you can do that as well. But you can also draw it in like this. So for each month, you'll have one little block with the corresponding month at the top there. And as you go through each month, you're going to decide, but say if you owe $2,400, let's make it very easy. you have a credit card debt of $2,400 and you want to have this paid off by the end of 2026. Well, there are 12 months in a year. So 12 months divided by 2,400, you want to pay $200 a month. Technically, yes, you want to pay more than that because of the interest. Okay. But let's just round it up and say you're going to pay $200 a month all year long, every month, and you're not going to use your credit card anymore. So you might even want to consider putting the credit card in the folder so you don't use it and you're not tempted at the store with it in your pocket. And you're going to write in 200, just like that. And if you have extra to spend, if you get a little bonus or a commission or an unexpected gift in the mail, somebody sends you 20 bucks and you want to add that, go ahead. And there you go. And then as you pay it, again, check it off, color it in, put the extra amount if you have any. So you're going to do 1 month block for 12 months under your credit card folder. And that's how you keep track of meeting your goal with your credit card. Now, what other goals can you think that you want to do? Say your goal is saving money. Okay, so this works in the same way, very similar. You can use this and apply it to your saving money, or you could break it down by week. You'd have 52 blocks instead of 12. There are many goals that you can achieve with this method. The most important point is it's therapeutic, it keeps you motivated, and I want you to have fun doing it. And that's what I'm doing this year. As I create my little notebook here and I write down my personal goals, the whole point is to have accountability, to have fun, and to enjoy what you're looking forward to achieving. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.